I gotta get out that shit.
Yeah, I need to go down under team. Who can you have? Oh, Cameron Jordan. 55 tackles, 5 interceptions.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida.
Where's me gold? Where's me pot of gold?
The holiday season is upon us.
Ew.
We've got a gift to the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their quarterback back in the NFL for the first time since 2016. It's Colin Kaepernick.
And he made both sides happy last week, didn't he?
3 and 3.
I mean, his guys, they caught 3 touchdown passes, but he threw 3 interceptions. Gotta get off of that schneid and get back to just throwing touchdown passes and taking care of the ball better.
This will be stopped about 2 yards
Very
shy
good.
of the marker. 8 game, 2nd and 2. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 100 yards on the nose, and a score.
Oh, so they removed the hit?
Run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Davis.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how
Look at them Jaguars.
offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field.
I seen you beat the shit out of
Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd down,
oh my God.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd,
hey, what's his name? Hurt?
We go to 3rd and very
yeah, they love that phrase, don't they?
Trent, whatever his name is.
Keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game
On the
if you want to.
Jaguars.
And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
So in the Bear territory now. This is
I'm watching the game now. Easy
at
game.
the 49-yard line. Here's Edwards-Helaire.
Oh my God.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9.
The ghost. The ghost.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish
He lives on.
runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
What's their record? Are they even in the playoffs?
And he stopped immediately there.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability
Yeah,
to
Colin
flow from his
Kaepernick.
inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 3rd down,
No, nigga.
and that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes
good tackle.
Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
I think we call that season's greetings right there.
Yeah,
he came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
That's crazy. Oh, they got Odell? Do they have Odell?
And
Who's number 13?
It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Nothing.
Partner doesn't seem
Yeah,
like
he's still
it,
there. He
but
just
that's
caught a
tough
pass,
spot
number
for a
13.
kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes It's
Oh,
almost
you missed
like,
that field goal.
what now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Didn't they have a
Saying if you
star
can't get in the
lineman
end
though?
zone,
A
can you give me a
superstar
30,
lineman?
40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. And he'll be brought down right at midfield.
The dude from the Cowboys. I thought they had him. Tyron
North of
Smith.
100 yards, the 2 scores, and you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him.
Jimmy, go look at your injuries right quick.
No players.
For either
players
side?
On either side.
I could have sworn they had a star lineman. Huh? Nah, I thought they had Tyron Smith.
You gotta go get your.
We good? You good?
In sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what, he understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels and picking up some nice yardage.
You did not just get hit
not quite to
that
the
hard.
30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL.
A good cut block.
When they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout.
Oh,
and that means
my
your offense has to keep pace.
Child abuse.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Amari Cooper, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack.
Jesus Christmas.
They've been in attack mode for these ball
Madden,
games.
Joseph.
Continue that in this one.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. To the right side to Eric Ebron. 6 yards
No.
is the pickup,
Oh, my
and
God.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout.
These
Injured player.
guy.
The Jaguars on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And how might this affect them for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup.
Muscle
on
cramps.
3rd down.
Really?
His first carry of their second drive,
gotta
pretty
say.
solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there. First down.
1st and 10 at the
Oh
49-yard line.
my God.
They'll run here with Edward Hilaire. This time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. Now he'll escape to Kaepernick.
Dick.
Fumble.
Oh my God!
Kaepernick on the keeper.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The inside linebacker, Danny Trevathan, gets the sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the
good
defense.
tackle.
Big time sack.
These niggas is kicking these long ass field goals. He's gonna hit this one.
And this is on target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will
Who does
stay
this
right
nigga
where it
think he
is.
is? The boo?
So make it 2 missed field goals for him now, but I have the sense, given that distance, you can probably forgive him here on this one.
Yeah, this is out of the range of just about anybody on planet Earth except probably you, partner. But you just got to drive it out low and hope that somehow you hit it absolutely perfect. But no real chance for this one to go through.
Just what you want on a first down run.
Oh, he just
8
touched
yards,
the
and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Bears first down.
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. 23 yards the pickup there.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. And they'll try to run the option here. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Oh my God.
Quarterback keeping it himself from 10 yards away as the Bears push further out in front. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach. Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he's
a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Man open, it's Goodwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Out to the right here to Shepard. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long game. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Brought down at his own 6-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So we reach halftime with it. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Nothing.
Set to resume. Here we go with the 2nd half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Roquan Smith, the Bears' leading tackler last season, makes the stop. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Here's the option. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. But that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game. Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal, Chicago.
Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Chicago.
Austin Eckler with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead.
The kick is good.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me, and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that, so you really give yourself an advantage.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 35-yard line. That throw into the arms of Allen. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Jason Allen.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the Bears' 30-yard line.
Kaepernick to throw again. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Down at the 11-yard line.
And they run the option here on first and 10.
Oh, my God!
And he'll go down, and that will do it
Oh,
for the
boy.
third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. Ball at the 9 on second and 8. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That's complete right around the 8. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
No gain on the play.
The Jaguars on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is third and 8. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on this.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11.
At at the 19-yard line.
It's Eckler again. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they have the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
The quarterback keeps it.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards there, just like last play.
And the Bears first down.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we
Oh, my God.
Trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit. And time faded. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down before they get it across the 20-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A 7-yard.
We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
22-yard line.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh my.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now Kaepernick again. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Read it well, and it's picked. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted.
That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
I'm gonna check my stream.
Throwing again here on
Is it
second
running?
down, this time complete.
Oh, nope, it just
now
dropped.
another timeout
It just
called
dropped.
for by the offense as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important third down. Now Kaepernick. He finds Beckham complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where play. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They act like sometimes these receivers, when they get hit right away, they don't drop that.
Purposes finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
32. First down, Chicago.
How are you playing?
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Shit.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Looks like he'll throw here. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears turn that interception into a touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
What the fuck? Why did all my shit get changed?
We've seen this before. And that will
They brought
be
James Conner back if I
incomplete.
could just
As time has
changed
run out
everything.
on this football game. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
So they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Bears, it's another win for them. And you want